Hey my friends, welcome back to Kyle's Film Garage. We're going on a walk through Hollywood here in West Hollywood, and you're coming with me, so let's get right to it. So where are we, Kyle? All right, we are at Formosa and Lexington, and we got a thing to do. So we're gonna go north on Formosa. So let's do that. Yeah, so we're on Formosa Boulevard, and we're just gonna go up here. We're gonna take a walk through these neighborhood streets. It is a rather overcast day. We got some rain coming. We have like days of rain coming, so there's going to be lots of like Kyle inside doing computer stuff and editing and whatnot for all kinds of things. So I'm outside right now. So this is, where are we? 1231 Formosa. I got it for rent. Got a pool, 2-bedroom, 2-bath. All right, just in case you are wondering. So I've been seeing this kind of thing on these trees. So this tree will be removed due to a Tipu psyllid infestation. They will be planting more trees, but that's wild. So like this tree here, those two across the street. Let's see, I don't see a piece of paper on this one, but this is the same kind of tree. This one here, it's got the signs on it. So holy cow, whatever these trees are, I'm not sure exactly what kind of tree this is, but looks like all the trees on this street that are of that variety, that one across the street, yeah, they're all getting taken down. Whoa, that's crazy. That's a lot of trees. And that is right across the street from this apartment that's not built yet. Sometimes one thing has nothing to do with the other, but I will point it out. All right, so where are we? We are on Fountain right now in Formosa, because we never got off of Formosa, so, but this is Fountain. And we are going to cross the street. So, Sgt. Pepper's Lonely Heart Club Band. We're crossing the street. If you know, you know. All right, and this is crossing Fountain, actually. So we're at Alta Vista. I don't think we've ever come up Alta Vista, so let's go ahead and come up Alta Vista and see what we see. But this is a lovely street. You have your nice brick apartment buildings that you would see in Louisiana. You know, hurricane preventive bricks. Same as across the street. Looks like that's the same designer as we were just looking. So see the white stucco on the top, bricks on the bottom, and we're panning and we're panning, and you got your stucco on the top, bricks at the bottom. Now, I'm not like a real estate person or anything, but I'm gonna bet you that when they built those a long time ago, it was the same people, and they were like, all right, we're gonna buy the land on this street in this area across the way, and we're just gonna make a thing. So I bet you that's what they did. But check this out though, this is super cute. I don't know what kind of trees those are, but that's like definitely Dr. Seuss. I'm going with these are Dr. Seuss trees. But look at that, how cute is that? Lime green shutters. I mean, they don't work, but you know, it's all the aesthetics anyway. So where are we, Kyle? Well, this is 1313 to 1317 and a half. Cool. So yeah, You know what? I like that. That's a super cute place. Private property. Security cameras in use. Just like mine. Just like mine. Yeah, this whole street has got like these really nicely painted, looking good, all with the small, you know, fences. You got your gardens. Yeah, I like this. It's cool. You got your dinosaur plants, whatnot. Look at that. Look at that. That's crazy. You know what that cactus right there says? You're not eating me. That's what it says. I got enough prickles, you can't get to me. Smart cactus. I don't know what that is, but it's a big tree. I've always liked trees. You know, it's like, it's probably why I could never live in the desert, because there's no trees, you know. So I mean, I do like sand, but I like trees more than I like sand, so the desert's out. So Alta Vista, it's like when they built all this stuff, they had to have like had the city tree planners come along with the architects at the same time, because as you can see here, you got a bunch of these palm trees right there, but down there you got no palm trees and those other trees that we were just talking about. So some kind of planning happened at one point. By the way, so I have this scary campfire story channel that nobody watches on YouTube, and it's like what YouTube does there. If you've noticed, if you do a search on YouTube for anything, it's like the answers that will come up in your query will be channels that have like bazillions of followers and bazillions of watches already. So chances are, if you're a small channel, you're not going to come up in that search, which is key to growing a channel. So it's like when I started Scary Campfire Stories, I'm like, oh, this is awesome, because like people love scary stories, so I'm gonna do that. And well, I did that. Got like 20 videos on it, and I was like, you know what, people aren't really seeing this, so you know what I'm gonna do? I'll tell you what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna make it an episodic TV show, like 5 episodes at a time, and put it up online, different places through distribution. So you know, whoever picks it up, and that way it's like it's out there instantly, has a way to be monetized, and you know, outside of the YouTube spectrum, because YouTube is not everything. There are other things. So that's why they need to make sure that the content creators that are on YouTube stay on YouTube, because they will find out as well that there are other things beside YouTube. So, but anyway, here we are taking a walk in Hollywood, so let's enjoy that. So where are we, Kyle? Well, we're on the same street because we haven't turned anywhere, but we're coming up on Sunset, and that's Sunset Boulevard. Look at that big old giant prickly tree bush thing. Nice. All right, Sunset, that's where we are. Across the street you got your Family Theater Productions. That's cool. So Formosa, it's right there. This is Alta Vista. So Formosa kind of skipped a block, because you can see that it starts across the street, and beyond Formosa, that's La Brea down that way, and down this way is Poinsettia, and that is Rock and Roll Ralph's. So let's go ahead and walk over there. So Poinsettia and La Brea, it's Rock and Roll Ralph's across the street. Domino's right there. You got your pizza, Indian food. Let's keep walking. Isn't it wild how sometimes in my videos it'll be like this blue sky, and then like today, not so much. It's like this gray cast over everything. Interesting. It's not really a mystery. It's like that's just what they call weather. So the weather changed. Now the clouds are different. All right, so we're at Sunset and Martel. Now, this place used to be a really fancy, like a car repair shop, repair design. It's like, you know, Ferraris, that kind of thing. All kinds of crazy, like, you know, super nice cars would be all lined up in here. And now there's nothing lined up in here. I mean, a lot of cool graffiti, but yeah, no cars. Okay, so we are at Sunset and Vista. And Sunset and Vista, so if you look up the 1500 North block of Vista, that's where that is. You got Sam Ash across the way, the famous Guitar Center over there. All right, we're crossing the street. It was like super loud on Sunset, so we're just gonna keep going up on this street, which is Vista, which is right by the Aroma Bakery Cafe. Oh, that's cool. Got your little courtyard. This is what is this, 1529 and a half. So it looks like old bungalows. Yeah, that's super cool. Got a fountain back there. Yeah, I like that. Yeah, lived in a bungalow in East Hollywood. It was super cool because it's like you go back there and you go off the street, and then you're kind of like insulated. You're not like in the city, because you can go past your fence and then it's just kind of peaceful, you know, off the street and whatnot, as opposed to like being like right on the street. So yeah, it was cool. I recommend it. What you'll find a lot of in Hollywood is stuff on the sidewalk. So, you know, you got your shelves and whatnot. So, you know, if you want to do a short film or a film or whatever, you don't have any money for furniture or whatever, all you got to do is drive around the neighborhoods and furniture, sidewalk furniture. You know, you can do a whole movie. Believe me, I have done it myself. So, I mean, you got to look for the nice stuff, not like a crappy little shelf, you know. But people put out all kinds of stuff. They like don't have anywhere to put it, don't want to deal with, like, you know, going to the dump, don't want to deal with taking it apart to put it in the trash. So they just put it on the sidewalk, and then you too can have whatever that was. All right, so we just crossed the street here, and what street is this anyway? So Hawthorne. We are on Hawthorne and Vista, for those that like to keep along with the Google Maps. Oh, look at that. So this is the Sunset Square Historic District. It's 7407 Hawthorne. Cool. I don't know what that means, or like what part of this is the district and what's not. But yeah, well, we're just gonna keep walking. See, okay, this is a prime example of what I was talking about. Like this couch, you too can have this couch, and this love seat, and could use a little vacuuming, you know, a little disinfecting, you know, whatever you got to do. You got a little, you know, you got a little needle and thread. You know, fix that, maybe paint it. I know that the camera stopped when we were talking about the couch and whatnot, so, but there it is. Now we're moving on. So Vista Street. Let's walk up Vista, because why not? Across the street, that is the Gardner Center School. I don't know what kind of school or how old people are or anything like that, but that's what that is. No pets allowed on premises. I can see that. All right, this house, they don't want you to know what they're doing, so let's walk over there and look. All right, this area is under 24-hour video surveillance. Cool. That makes two of us. So 1601 North Vista Street. We're gonna find out together what's going on. Oh, look at that. Notice of demolition. Demolition due to severe fire damage. So I always wonder when things like that happen. Oh, okay. I see what's happening. It's already done. The demolition has been demolitioned. Now it's in nothing. Okay, cool. So my guess is that's going to end up being one of those big, giant, ugly box apartment complexes, because that's what they do with everything, is, you know, tear down something cool and put up a big box where they can fit a bunch of people in it. And that's the goal. More money with a bunch of people in a box than, like, you know, 2 people in a cool place. So it's easy math for them. Interesting. So this place, 1607, see like a restricted use sign on there, and the place on the left, you got a bunch of boarded up windows, and the place on the right, it looks like it's not boarded up. So the restricted use part would be, you know, you probably can't live over there, but you can live over here because plywood. Oh, check this out. This is cool. So organic veggies. So you got a little donate box. So I guess, oh, that's super cool. Okay, so I can see what's happening here. So they have garden, and I guess like in the springtime they would take whatever they're growing from the garden and just put it out here for the donation box. What a cool idea. I would do that. I would come and partake in the garden. Hey my friends, so if you like this sort of thing, if you like this, like my walking BSing and that kind of thing, please click a like on this video, subscribe to the channel. I do lots of other things besides walking BS, so if you scroll through you'll see. But I hope you're doing great, and yeah, click like, join the channel, you know, buy me a coffee. It all helps to keep this channel alive and to keep me being able to do YouTube, because of what I was talking about earlier, because you know, reasons. So yeah, do those things. That'd be fantastic, and I can keep doing this. All right, so the cool thing is that we're almost to Hollywood Boulevard, and that's a whole other video, the Hollywood Boulevard thing. I have a bunch of those, so if you like checking out stores and whatnot and going down the boulevard and, you know, seeing what's on Hollywood Boulevard, check the playlist. And I have lots of like walking tours that I've done over the years, so check it out and subscribe to the channel. There's lots more coming. So as long as we're talking about what's coming, I'm going to be doing some inspirational type cinematic stuff, like actual filmmaking stuff on this channel. So it's either going to go, people that are watching right now are going to go, oh yeah, that's cool, I like inspirational cinematic filmmaking stuff, or they're going to go, well, I just kind of like watching you walk around, you know. So I think I will gain some new audience, and then might lose some audience because of the way that things are in the world. But yeah, so anyway, lots of cool stuff coming up, and I'm gonna tell some stories and whatnot, maybe do some scary stories on this channel, you know. So yeah, so hang out, let's have some fun, let's do the things. Thank you so much for joining me, and I will see you on the next video.